Lo mbutho we-DA uthi kwiphulo lokongamela izakhiwo ezikasetyenziswayo ngendlela neziwohlokayo kulo masipala ombaxa weNelson Mandela Bay kuba uninzi lwazo sele zisetyenziswa njengendawo yolwaphulo-mthetho oluquka ukuthengiswa kweziyobisi, uhlaselo, ukuphanga okujoliswe kubahlali kunye nakubakhenkethi, kwaye ezi zakhiwo zinegalelo elikhulu ekwandeni kolwaphulo-mthetho eNelson Mandela Bay.
You can't tell me, looking at this building, there's not a potential risk of crime, robbery, assault, GBV, anything, because people are waiting here for their public transport, their bus transport. Students are lining up here. And buildings like this is a harvest nest for criminals. So we are not going to allow it. We know who the owner is. We know where his buildings are. And we are going to act as a DA within the municipality. Whilst Retief is going to approach the Provincial Heritage Council, we are also going to play our role locally to ensure that our bylaws are implemented. Lastly, we must ensure for crime to stop, gangsterism to stop in the city, we must become a city of opportunities.
I-DA ithi nanjengoko inani labafundi abathi bazokufunda kwesi sixeko lisanda rhoqo, izakhiwo eziwohlokileyo zingasetyenziselwa ukuba kuhlala abafundi, kodwa abanini bezi zakhiwo bayaziyekela kuqhutywe ulwaphulo-mthetho kuzo, ingakumbi kwindawo yaseCentral.
With the growing number of students in the area, there's a shared vision to turn Central into a student hub. So I'm negotiating with Praha about concessions and conditions that we can pose to property investors and say, right, the municipality has attached all these properties, we're going to rezone them, please come and bring your money, redo these buildings. Heritage says the minimum requirements are that your window facades look like X, and the Metro needs to introduce not conditional consent but special consent. So if you want to go an extra story higher with these derelict buildings, for example, then you've got to contribute to, I don't know, a sports field, because our students don't have parks and sports fields in the area. This is the vision, but we cannot, while slumlords like Ken Denton are hogging these prime properties that could be used for this purpose.
Ukanti lo mbutho uthi ngethuba uselulawuleni kulo masipala phakathi kuka-2022 no-2023 bekukho izakhiwo ezingaphaya kwama200. Uninzi lwabanini bazo bebesithi abanazo iimpepha zifanelekileyo ukuba bazilungise, nto leyo ingeyonyani.
Some of these property owners were saying, yeah, they couldn't get permits from PRA. There's delays at the Provincial Heritage Authority for issuing this. And I had 2 engagements with them with the aim of trying to resolve. And on both occasions, PRA said to me, but it's nonsense. They don't have a backlog with permits being issued. If there are a backlog, it relates to a backlog of a couple of weeks. But there's certainly not an issue where these property owners can't obtain the necessary permits to effect work on their properties. They are using it as an excuse. And I think that between the municipality's ineffectiveness with enforcing bylaws and the fact that PRA obviously won't be able to see absolutely everything, these irresponsible property owners have actually gotten away with the destruction of much of our built heritage.
I-DA ivakalise ukuba iza kuthetha-thethana norhulumente wephondo ukuze kulungiswe ezi zakhiwo ukuze kungabikho ulwaphulo-mthetho luqhutywayo kuzo. Kwiindaba zeMpuma Kapa TV, ndingasandile Njongi, eGqeberha.